So there's a tweet I came across this morning that got me out of bed to make this video, and it has to do with bells not being rung for Meghan. Let me bookmark this because I want to focus on what I want to make this video. Okay, John Lewis has died at the age of 80 in February. Time asked the civil rights icon to reflect on 1963 March on Washington and what came about. So I'll make a video separately about this. So I'm gonna like it and bookmark it for later. Let me see. Guess I have to finally admit that it's true. Meghan's haters are her biggest fans. Our princesa, I guess that's Spanish, is the most powerful royal on the planet. She minds her business, doesn't badmouth anybody, focuses on her charity work, and look at the power. What did it say? Honestly, I don't get why Meghan gets so much attention. I can't stand her. She is such a fraud. I bought her cookbook and the recipe sucked. I bought most of the clothes from her collection and they didn't fit and were cheap. I watch her videos and speeches look rehearsed and staged. I ordered that book Scobie wrote and I'm sure it's going to be dumb and full of lies. Meghan is the trashy man's Kate Middleton. She will never hold up to our future queen. I don't need to watch anything Kate does or buy the stuff she wears to know it's brilliant. That's the difference. Kate fans don't need to spend money for her to succeed. Okay, that's something I was thinking, but I don't think I want to say it. All right, so let's see what some. Okay, I'm off topic now. You know what? Okay, oh my God, she's more dedicated fan than me, and I don't buy Kate's clothes because my granny wills me her wardrobe, so I'm all set. Oh my God, that is funny. These people. Okay, what else? I wonder if she buys BV Forces for Change. If so, how many copies? This level of stockage, she could be undercover stan. She did. She argued that it proved Meghan lied about the issue being sold out. This bigot logic was excellent. Don't waste your time trying to decipher it. Just know that it's a cry for help, but there aren't enough hours in the day for us to pay attention to the shit. Okay, she is so invested in Meghan to the point she doesn't even know that she has become a fan. How gullible. Wow, is she serious? Was that tweet really serious? I thought that was a joke. But anyway, let me see if I could find. Let me see. Let's see. Not that. Let's see. I don't have any message. Let's see. Come on. Okay. Which one was it? No. What is that? Okay. Something like this. I think that was this one. Okay. Now, this is the focus of this video. Because of this tweet. Well, exclusive. On the monumentous occasion of Princess Meghan's 39th birthday, Prince Harry is gonna ring her bells, honk her horns, and bang her pots. Okay, let me stop laughing. And bang her pots, pans, morning, noon, and night. Meanwhile, our palace source report that Anne Lawrence was found crying with toothache in the stable. Alright, so this is the part. Eden Confidential. Westminster Abbey will not ring its bell for Meghan Markle's birthday next month, but will for Princess Anne 11 days later. Alright, that's not it. There was something else. There was another tweet. It's somewhat like, could it be that one? I don't know, but it sounds familiar to what I saw earlier. But the thought that I was having because of this, okay, I think I responded. I was in bed, 39 minutes ago. They say, haha, who the F cares about bells? These people are truly sad and pathetic. and this is what I wrote. Just like the clapping for the health workers, I didn't see that claps reduce their workload or make life easier for them. Too much importance out of nothing. Meghan has the two best guys in the world and her mom. That's good enough. So the thing that I was thinking about when I saw this tweet, or it could have been another one, is that we make so much emphasis on things that not really matter. Okay, I'm the type, I don't mess with spirituality. When it comes with let me go find the thing that I saw, and then I'll come back to this, because this is not the one that I saw. There was another one that I saw. Okay, I think I see it. Alright, so let me read what I wrote, and then I'll explain a little bit more. Alright, so I said, oh shit, that's not it again. What happened to it? That wasn't it. So you see, I even said see my response to the original tweeter. You'll see why I won't want them to ring the bell for Meghan. It's not what you think. Alright, let's go home. Okay. I think I got it now. Alright, so let's look at it. Alright. Again, it's the same thing. Maybe the way I forwarded to myself was the wrong one. Okay, just showing how racist royals are and how racist the act is. And Westminster Abbey will not ring bells for Meghan Markle's birthday, even though it did for Prince Andrew. Alright, so this is my original response. As far as I'm concerned, I'd rather them not do it for Meghan. I don't mess with spirituality. The crazy stories coming out of that island, I will want the higher being thinks Meghan is part of it. Let them alert the gods to them. He has the answer to everything's perspective, and I put exclamation mark and question mark. So pretty much what I was thinking is that we all see the kind of I guess moral that's coming out of this place. As recently as the wedding yesterday, what length they went to have that wedding. And something I did on my yesterday video, I forgot to mention, the one that's gonna be the video that will be going live on, I believe I put it for September something, that has to do with the wedding. I didn't want to do it like put it right away. Is that those 3 events that went yesterday, somebody's birthday, Prince Charles' wife's birthday, and that night they crowned yesterday, what's his name, something Sir Tom Moore, Sir Tom Moore, the retired vet. All these things that happened yesterday was a way to not flag or bring attention to that part of Andrew's family. Plus the guy she's marrying have a lot of question mark in my view, but I'm gonna leave it as that. Okay, not my business. They love each other, that's it. But comes to this post here, we have to understand Meghan and Harry decided to live that kind of life. Okay, so what if they don't ring a bell for her? So what? I'm the type of person, I don't mess with spirituality. I can't even speak this morning. Alright, so there are things that happen many people cannot explain. I am not that much of a spiritual person, but I do pray. I'm a Catholic, but I don't go crazy with my religion. But when it comes with spirituality, I don't mess with it. There's a lot of things that happen in my life. I don't question it. I don't question God. Why? I take my the good in it and walk away. And I thank God I still have my life, my health. So when people are saying, oh, they didn't ring a bell for Meghan, this is so racist and stuff, you guys are making those kind of things so valuable. They're not valuable. These are untangible stuff. Look at the clapping thing that the royals did for I believe it's NHS. I'm not from England, so I may not, the health workers, I don't want to say the wrong thing, the abbreviation, the health workers. What did the clap do? Did it stop the COVID, the pandemic? Did it feed those health workers? No, it did not. There's a video of a British woman who was complaining. If I find that clip, I'll put it here.
Apparently, we're all supposed to clap for the NHS again on Sunday. So we've lost more NHS staff than we lost soldiers in the Iraq war because this criminally incompetent government haven't provided PPE. When they ask for a pay rise, they're called communists. But you brain-dead seals will stand on your doorstep and clap. Claps don't feed nurses. They don't protect them from COVID-19. The ignorance and arrogance in this country. You're going to stand there like brain-dead seals and clap for something that's being destroyed by the Conservatives. The NHS, nurses, doctors, everyone asked you not to vote Tory in December, and you still did it anyway. And then you'll stand there pretending to give a shit. Nurses cannot feed themselves. Claps do not feed nurses. Claps do not provide PPE that stop them catching a disease because they are angels on earth and they're going to do it to protect us. This country, what you're proud of, you're so proud to be English, what you're proud of, is it your German Queen, St George who's Turkish, Boris Johnson who's American, or the NHS which is literally held up by immigrants and key workers that you'll clap for, but when they ask for a wage you call them communists. This country, like Martin Luther King said, what was it? You spend more money on arms and let your people die like you're already dead as a country, your soul's dead. I've just totally bastardised that quote, so I do apologise. Our soul is dead. This country's soul is dead. I spoke to Edith this morning, crying her eyes out again. She's not left the house in 5 months. She actually fought through the Second World War. She worked in a munitions factory whilst raising a younger brother and sister because her mum died at 32. She's not left the house in 5 months. And you absolute selfish bastards are going out celebrating VE Day, celebrating a white supremacist Churchill, who Edith told me this morning her dad hated because he was a racist. This country, like, you're disgusting.
When it comes with spirituality, ringing the bell, who knows if you are alerting the gods to look at you. And then when God look at you, he or she may not like what he's seeing. As human being, okay, I'm not a god, but in my kind of morality, the thing that's going over there, it's not a kind of environment I want to be in. I don't think they will want me in there anyway, so I'm more than happy to stay where I am. But if the gods, ringing the bells, alert the gods and say, shine the light at me, the spotlight that they always want. And then God decided that moment when they're ringing the bell and is looking at this family and said, what the hell am I seeing? This is not the type of things I send you guys down here to do, God the creator, that's what I'm thinking when I said that. I don't want Meghan to be part of that. I don't want Meghan to be in that group. So who cares if they ring the bells? So what? And remember, if you guys understand history, the history of the Church of England, the way it started, you guys need to look it up. It then started with good quality of morals. They were, I believe, okay? Please correct me if I'm wrong. From my understanding, the Church of England was, before it became the Church of England, I believe it was Catholic or something like that, right? But when the king, I forgot which king, wanted to get married and the church will not allow it because of, I guess, infidelity and stuff like that, all this stuff. You guys could look it up. Then he created the Church of England. So the Church of England, the foundation of it, doesn't have the quality of life, the quality of moral you guys should look up to. So you guys need to understand history. So what if they ring the bell for Prince Andrew? This is that's their foundation. This is the way they were created, the type of life Prince Andrew is living. Not Meghan. I don't want that for Meghan. I don't want them to ring the bell for Meghan. And I believe, I don't know where I saw it, if it's in my history class when I was in school, that I read this. Even Christianity, when it was started, okay, again, please correct me, but it's something that there are things when I read or where I saw it ingrained in my, it stays in my head, but certain details I just let go, but some part remains. So the point that I want to make is that even Christianity, when it started, it was a poor people kind of church, because what is it, back then, from whatever ages, kings and queens wanted people to see them, to view them as gods. So when they're building churches, they want to make it as high as possible to reach, God or something like that. So when they built all those opulent buildings, was to be seen as God, to reach higher into the heaven. So when they were doing all of this, they wanted the regular people to see them, to view them as God. And those people, the regular people, the commoners, the peasants, they were like, no, I'm not going to worship you. The things that you're making us do, the things that you are doing are not our values. So what these people, the commoners, did was to create their own kind of worshiping, where they said, I could pray to my God no matter where I'm at. I don't need to be in a big church to pray. I don't need to be this to pray. And then when they started asking those people, what about your God? Show us your God, and this and that. And through ages and stuff like that. So they, I guess, royals, those higher class, hijack that idea of the spirituality where your God, you don't need to be in a church to pray to any God and stuff like that. So they hijack it and turn it to what it is now. When we look at every aspect that human being touched, if you look at places that those European have invaded way back, bringing slaveries and stuff like that, the people who were living in those lands, they had their own gods. They were there. The land was being flourished. It was pollution free, pretty much. They respect the land. They did what they had to do God's work, whichever gods that they pretty much worship. But once the European comes, they put their hands on it. They destroy it. Just look. Okay, I don't even need to search. Just look at everything human being touch now. Turn into trash. So when you guys are saying, oh, they're not ringing the bells for Meghan, no, this is not the environment we want the bell to be ringing for Meghan. Okay, she left. She and Harry decided to leave, so they're not part of that. The foundation of Church of England is not the moral. It was the character that Meghan worship, that majority of people with good decency, good quality, want to worship. So no, don't ring the bell for her. Just look at the foundation, the history of Church of England. See if it matches with Meghan's lifestyle. Okay, you could look at history of Meghan's from childhood, things that she did. Does her history match with the Church of England? And look at Prince Andrew. Look at his behavior. Does it match with the Church of England? So you guys need to stop putting these things into a pedestal. The HRH title they took away from her. What did it do? Absolutely nothing. It's just a word. So yeah, I could go on and on and on, but it got me up this morning when I saw that was the first one that I saw, and it got me thinking. And I said, you know what? Let me do the video quick before I lose my chain of thought. I did tell you guys, I don't know which video I said it, but sometime you'll be hearing some crappy stuff from me. This might be one of them, but that's my humble opinion. Feel free to subscribe and feel free to unsubscribe. So these are the kind of things I think about. I think beyond the facade of stuff. So that's it. Thanks for watching. If you want, subscribe. If you don't, thanks for stopping by.